In this video, let's go over a few common questions about running local ads. This is specifically local ads through Google Ads. We're going to cover a few issues on where the ads are placed and the variation of the price. We have no control of placement. So Google doesn't let us control the keywords, doesn't let us control if it's like regular AdWords ads or the ad that appears in a 3-pack. They decide. As long as you have the local extension in your ad when you set it up, and I show you how to do that when I walk you through how to set up your ad, you'd set it and you let Google algorithm decide for you. Of course, bidding higher gives you a chance to appear more times to better potential customers in better placements. But also bidding higher obviously has a problem of higher costs. Experiment with it. You can start low. If you're not getting clicks, bid a little higher, little higher, little higher until you start getting enough clicks. At some point, you're going to develop an ad score. This is something private that's kept by Google. They don't tell you what your ad score is, but it's a score. For example, if you have a high ad score, meaning like people engage with your ads and their engagement signals, they look positive and it looks like the ad is good, versus another competitor who maybe has a similar ad, but like people don't engage with their ad and maybe people don't call them or buy their services after they engage with their ad, well, their ad score is lower. So they'll have to bid a lot higher than you to get placed above you. And if you bid the same amount, because of your ad score, you'll start appearing above competitors and eventually you'll pay cheaper to run your ad. So part of decreasing your bids is, of course, you have to weather the storm in the beginning, and it's not cheap to advertise on Google often for many niches. But eventually, if you have a good listing, have a good website, people are happy with your services, then all those signals are going to resonate with the Google algorithm, and they're going to give you a slight preference in pricing and placement. So that's just something that comes over time and it's automatic. Your job, though, is to make sure that your listing is great, people convert at a high rate, and all the details that you can get right about your listing, that you make the effort to do so. Also, make sure that you're aware that on mobile, your ad will look very different than on desktop. On mobile, there is an icon for a phone, so people can actually tap to call you. So there's a slight differences, and you can control what you want to emphasize with your conversion. So if you want phone calls in your ad, you choose that. If you want store visits in your ad, you choose that. So there's ways to target each one, and I recommend that you have multiple ads. One trying to get calls, another trying to get store visits, another website visits, whatever is the right thing for your business, for the right way that you want that customers ideally engage with your business at first. Try to run ads for that. And also what you want to do, you can set up retargeting ads. Retargeting ads are ads that appear only to people who have already engaged with your business, and those ads are the ads that kind of follow you around the web. Unfortunately, the only retargeting ads that you can create are the ones for people who already came to your website. You cannot retarget people who called you or people who looked at your listing. That you cannot do. But if there's a few people who are going to click on your website, those people, you can set up a Facebook pixel and a Google pixel and set up retargeting. Retargeting ads is a little bit of outside the scope of what we're talking about here, but just look up how to set it up, or you can have a freelancer set it up for you. It's not that hard, and then you'll be able to set retargeting ads, and the retargeting ads typically are highly converting and they're not too expensive because you are targeting people who are warm leads. They already know about your business. They've been to your website. They're not cold leads, they're warm leads. And for that reason, they're a little more effective than running cold ads. Most likely for local businesses, it's going to be a really small audience because it's local and it's only a subset of all the people who came to your listing, and it's only the people who came to your site. So it's going to be a very small audience. So it's not particularly high priority, but those are particularly good leads. So you should at some point look into retargeting ads as well.